Hello, my name is Dr. Brady Clapsaddle, and I am a principal chemist at TDA Research. Today I'm going to talk about our ongoing efforts for developing a production process for producing infrared transparent calcium lanthanum sulfide materials, commonly known as CLS for military applications. TDA Research is a technology development company in the Denver, Colorado metro area with 135 employees, 35 of which have PhDs. We have been in business since 1987 and last year had over $30 million in revenue from sales and contract research. We have both basic research and full engineering capabilities that allow us to comprehensively develop technologies from basic science all the way to automated devices or industrial processes. TDA has commercialized products through spin-off companies, internal business units, and technology licensing in the areas of aerospace materials, industrial gas sorbents, process development, portable devices, and sensors for military applications, and have several other products for niche applications. We can develop partnerships using many contracting vehicles and understand the needs of the government and industrial customers when developing technology. In the last 3 years, TDA has worked on a project to develop a novel manufacturing process for CLS powders that can be consolidated into high-quality optical components. CLS is a material of interest to the military due to its infrared transparency, and thus it has potential uses in novel sensor guidance, communications, and multispectral imaging applications. Currently, however, there are no commercial options for obtaining high-quality CLS to manufacture optical parts, thus sources are needed. The CLS powders for making high-quality optical parts must be manufactured reproducibly, have high purity, be produced in a range of lanthanum to calcium ratios, and be scalable. Due to its unique optical and mechanical properties, the Navy is looking for a source of CLS powders that can be used for performing basic and applied research on optical quality components. Currently, research and development using this unique material is difficult due to the challenges of making pure CLS powders. A process for producing CLS powders in the necessary quantities and purity is needed to realize the advantages CLS optical components can offer the many applications being explored for its use. Further, processes that could provide CLS powder with a variety of properties, such as varying lanthanum to calcium ratios and particle sizes, will be valuable as CLS component technology matures. The solution would be general to a wide variety of basic and applied research ongoing for making advanced components in infrared-based applications and multispectral imaging. Potential Navy acquisition programs for this technology are PMA-262, Persistent Maritime Unmanned Aircraft Systems, and PMA-272, Advanced Aircraft Protection Systems, as well as potential applications in Army and Air Force technologies as well. TDA Research is currently developing a novel CLS synthetic process for producing CLS powders for Navy research and applications. TDA's process begins with water-soluble, readily available salts of lanthanum and calcium and prepares the CLS precursors from aqueous solutions. This method has the potential to be highly scalable due to the use of an easily prepared CLS precursor that has the potential to reduce the use of hydrogen sulfide during CLS production. As shown to the right, TDA's process offers a potential solution for reproducibly producing CLS with high purity, multiple concentrations of calcium and lanthanum, and variable physical properties, all of which can be used for the development of CLS optical components. If successful, a versatile process developed by TDA would overcome current manufacturing problems of CLS, such as poor consolidation to optical parts, low purity, and low IR transparency. Currently, TDA is working on optimizing the calcination step for the final conversion of its precursor material to CLS and increasing the overall scale of production. Currently, we are performing work in the second year of an SBIR Phase 2 project, and we have completed the Phase 1 and Phase 1 option projects, meeting all our milestones. Despite the chart shown here, we expect to extend the Phase 2 project by 6 months due to funding delays and expect to finish the Phase 2 project by December 2026. Should the Phase 2 be successful, we will continue our work in a year-long Phase 2 option. We expect our CLS powder process to achieve a TRL4 by the end of the Phase 2 option. TDA's CLS production process and the resulting powders have the potential to provide high-purity powders to Navy and commercial researchers. When fully developed, this process will provide several key features and advantages. First, there will be a commercial source of CLS powder for basic and applied research. Also, the process has the potential for manufacturing using low amounts of the toxic gas, hydrogen sulfide, providing a safer and more environmentally friendly production process. If successful, TDA will be able to provide a CLS production process capable of producing variable CLS compositions for multiple applications. As mentioned earlier, we are currently completing Phase 2 of our SBIR project to develop a CLS manufacturing process. We expect to complete Phase 2 by the end of 2026 and will then enter the Phase 2 option, which is expected to occur in 2027. By the end of 2027, TDA's goal is to be supplying CLS powder to the Navy for research and applications. Beyond Phase 2, TDA plans to continue to manufacture the CLS powder for supplying naval researchers. TDA has funded previous manufacturing efforts and will continue to do so for successful technology. A successful technology will transition to PMA 262, PMA 272, or other military organizations. To manufacture and supply CLS powder to the military, TDA will manufacture our powders in-house. Our facilities currently support manufacture of 100-ton per year quantities of inorganic chemicals, catalysts, and sorbents. Thus, we have the facilities and capabilities to meet the need for CLS powder. Further, TDA could also supply the CLS to a prime contractor, should that be more desirable than supplying the Navy directly. Finally, our CLS powders will be applicable to any potential application that requires CLS optics. As such, in addition to the military applications already discussed, TDA's CLS powders could support commercial applications, such as IR lasers for medical applications and optical window manufacture for IR sensing equipment. Following our SBIR project, we will provide powders to the Navy for independent evaluation. In addition, TDA will look for commercial opportunities within the medical community and IR sensing markets. If the military prefers, we can license our CLS process to a prime contractor or a commercial partner. In this manner, the contractor could manufacture the CLS powders for us and supply the military or manufacture optical components. TDA has done this before, and as mentioned earlier, we have the capabilities and versatility in contracting to successfully commercialize products in this way. Thank you for your interest in TDA's calcium lanthanum sulfide production program. TDA is active in many areas of materials, research, and production, and would love to discuss your specific materials needs. We will be at Sea Airspace on April 20th and 21st in the Navy STP booth at the trade show. Please stop by and introduce yourself and let us discuss your needs further. Alternatively, you can contact me or my colleague, Wallace Ellis at TDA, using the information contained on this slide. Again, thank you.